our organization is called Feeding the Young Minds of Our Future. It is an organization that is here to assist children that are in need of any type of assistance. We help with food, we help with education, help with books. We offer extracurricular activities, tutoring services. We are here to help our kids achieve all their goals and to become the future of this world. We are trying to become globally known so we can reach so many kids out in the world and be giving out our hand with our volunteers globally.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cyrus Sason. On behalf of our organization, I will be discussing our vision. Our vision benefits parents, schools, and especially children in working by reaching their highest potential through education. We also incorporate with local businesses and large corporations, for example, Target and Safeway, to make charitable donations such as food and school supplies. Finally, we believe that our organization will help children grow by providing food, clothing, and technology. Our mission in our organization, Feeding the Young Minds of the Future, is to create a world to provide every children the opportunity to thrive. By working with communities and receiving donations, we are able to allocate needs for school for free. We also help teachers in providing them important tools to give better instruction.
Hi, for our 1 to 10-year plan, we are going to begin by hiring employees and finding an office space. We are also going to begin with recruiting sponsors, finding some volunteers, and coming up with a budget. By year 5, we will have moved into a bigger building and have more employees and more volunteers and be reaching more children. By year 10, we should be globally known and be reaching so many more children and affecting so many lives.
Hello, my name is Nancy Avalos. Employment policies are pay minimum is 15, maximum is 20. The pay may go up. Smoking, drug abuse, and alcohol abuse will not be tolerated nor allowed due to working with children. And we will consider any health medications. And a pre-employment policy will be a tuberculosis exam and a life scan. Bullying and harassment is considered intimidating, sabotaging, interference, and threatening and will not be allowed. Equality, we will be looking for candidates who have the strong work ethic, skills, and knowledge and will not be considered of race or gender. Reward and benefits will be considered non-wage benefits and will be paid time off and insurance. Training, all training will be the same for all employees regardless of the position, and discipline is for the employees themselves, and they will have the right to submit any misconduct or any complaint about the workplace. And the structure of positions we have is CEO, who manages the company's resources, the president, who will be working with executives and with the board, and the CFO will be assisting the president. The manager, they will be firing and hiring the employees, and they will be writing daily schedules for them and also will be in charge of the business itself. Employees will be given a specific job that they need to perform in a strong, skilled, and knowledgeable way. Staff and volunteer wellness will be providing healthy snacks, will be considering any work conditions, and benefits include insurance. Employee recognition is hard work, so we want to consider the hard work that our employees are making, so we want to reward them with time off regardless of months and years that they've been working with us. Family friendly is maternity leave and parental leave and will be paid off as well, and we will be reasonable and open to when a parent needs to take their child to work at the office due to not having a babysitter or any of those things, it will be allowed. And culture hits, we will have flexible hours. And lastly, time off options. We will give our employees a day to choose where we can leave the office early, and that is depending if everything is that we need to work on is either being done on time or we need to work on it still more. It all depends. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Michael Perez, and today I want to talk a little bit about our organization's main management style. But before we get into that, why is it important to have clearly defined management styles when running a successful organization? We here believe that it's extremely important to have clearly defined management styles because we want to have a strong, cohesive bond between our management team and our employees. This is because we stress an environment of productivity, and any type of hostility or conflict between the two will only slow down our goals that we set as an organization. So how do we plan on actually making this a reality? Well, we chose 3 management styles that we feel like will be most effective to achieve this goal. The first being a democratic leadership. This is where we expect high levels of engagement from our employees during brainstorming sessions and meetings so that our management team can compile all the ideas gathered and make a decision with the whole company's interests in mind. The second being a visionary style. A visionary style will be used when our company is going through a rough patch and a clear, fresh, new set of ideas are needed to push our company in the correct direction that it needs to go. And lastly, we have autocratic leadership. This is used for last emergency decisions where a democratic style would be nice, but there's simply no time to allow for it. And this allows for quick decisions that can be made, to save time and push us in the right direction.
Our communication style in our organization is very important. From our chain of command, from CEO to everyday volunteers. We also use emails and meetings to talk about how our money is allocated, where it's going. And every year, we also do an annual picnic with children, parents, volunteers, and workers to provide joy and also to persuade more donators to invest in our organization.
My name is Jessica Lobato, and I will be talking about services and budget for feeding the young minds of our future. Some services we have are educational programs and after-school programs. For the educational programs, it would be mostly tutors and volunteers that would tutor the students who are needing extra help in the educational part of their schooling, and then after-school activities such as baseball, basketball, arts and craft for the children who need somewhere to go after school if they're not being able to be picked up or go straight home. And so they're not just sitting around and being worried or thinking about anything that could be worrying to them. And then for our budget is around $4 million, and it's all worth it to help these children who would need help in the future to become better minds of our future.
So next I want to talk about our culture of our organization. And culture is something that I feel is often severely overlooked when determining how to run a successful organization. And while there are many factors that can create a happy, healthy culture and organization at work, here are a few that we emphasize. The first being communication, which we feel like is the foundation for creating a happy, healthy culture. So, we want our employees to, feel that they can freely express their ideas and thoughts, which can lead to better work productivity, better collaboration, and just overall, create that positive change that we need in order to complete our goals that we set in the organization to help communities, throughout the world. Next, we want to create, that environment that is positive, welcoming, and just an overall warm place. We want to have a no-nonsense approach to the workplace equality, etiquette, and manners. And this will feel like will translate into our work that we hope to show the world. Next, we really want to emphasize our employees because they're the ones that make this organization run. And the way we plan on doing this is through employee wellness programs and employee appreciations. And lastly, our main big focus is just having transparency, not only within the company, but to the media and to the communities that we service each and every day. By being transparent, we are doing our best to show, we have good intentions and that, we are just trying to make the world a better place. Next, I'm going to touch on the aesthetics and the floor plan of our organization. This is something we put a lot of thought into. When we started designing this space, we wanted something that wasn't only architecturally beautiful, but something that was still extremely functional for our day-to-day operations. So the building space was designed with a few things in mind. Firstly, our environmental impact. We implemented some of the most progressive sustainability practices and technology available to help reduce our waste footprint as much as possible. Secondly, we shifted our focus to our main office and community center, as we wanted to have cutting-edge technology to meet the demands of an ever-changing world that's currently experiencing a technology revolution. And we want our staff and our community as a whole to reap all those benefits from the technology. And lastly, we wanted to create a state-of-the-art community center that is personalized to accommodate the unique needs of all types of activities and events. This way, we feel like we can give back to the youth and the general public to have a safe space to hold all types of expressive arts, creativity, and sports, and much more.
Hi, our goal with marketing will be to create advertisements in TV, radio, newspaper, and much more. Our goal is to be able to reach more contributors, recruit more volunteers, grow our organization, become globally known, and attempt to become our biggest competitors, and just to let the people know what we are doing. We hope you all join us in our goal to help the children of our future become successful. Thank you.